Oh, the end of privacy is here already. Well, even one like is enough to examine people's personality, and of course, the more data you have, the more accurate your predictions can be. And in fact, Facebook likes are just one of many types of digital footprints that we're leaving behind. Your credit card records, records from the CCTV cameras, or even the information recorded by your car. All of those pieces of data can be used to reveal intimate traits. Well, we probably reveal that I'm a university professor coming from Poland and now living in the US. Very open-minded, a bit extroverted, and enjoying traveling. Our studies show that we can use digital footprints, the types of footprints that we all leave behind, like the books we have read on Amazon Kindle, movies that we have watched on Netflix, pictures of our cousin that we liked on Facebook, and then turn this data into accurate predictions of a very broad range of intimate traits. The best impression is going to be your authentic self. If you are best at being yourself, so if you want to attract people to your profile, if you want to come through as a reliable and worthwhile employee, and then you should essentially just be yourself. Even if you manage to put a mask on, once you are hired, this mask will have to come off sooner or later, and this is not going to be good neither for you nor for the employer. I think that we tend to worry about the things that are not really worrisome. Look, we have huge social upheavals related to AI taking our jobs. We have governments influencing elections in other states using online marketing, and yet we worry about pictures of our 3-year-old that is swimming in the sea. Who cares? And I'm sure that this 3-year-old, when he or she discovers, once they discover internet, they will also not mind that a picture of theirs is up there. It's very much like a family photo album. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. We all were doing silly things when we were children, and it's all right for such pictures to be up. I think that also another problem with parents worrying too much about this is that we keep forgetting that no one really cares about us that much as to go and look at our pictures from 20, 30 or 40 years ago. So I would say don't worry about the pictures of your kids, worry about AI taking your jobs and foreign governments influencing your elections. That's true that now the technological progress, both now and in the past in the history, has forced humanity to answer difficult questions. It's not that those questions are new, it's just that in the past we really didn't have to answer it. A question whether to turn left or right in the scenario you proposed would be left to a driver that in a split second has to decide what to do. And we kind of understood as a society that the driver would make bad judgments and bad decisions because he or she is just a human, and in a situation of an accident, it's very difficult to make any conscious and well thought choices. And now as the technology progresses, suddenly as a society we have to come up with a universal answer to questions such as whom to protect in the accident, how much to spend on maintaining people alive in an old age, and how many resources in healthcare to redirect to old people versus young people, to people suffering from different disease. And I think that as a society we have answered many difficult questions in the past, and I'm very optimistic about us figuring out the current questions that we are facing. Well, first of all, it can use Facebook to communicate with employees, with the customers, or even with each other. Facebook can be a great tool to keep people engaged, also socially, with their colleagues at work or after work. It can help the team to get to know each other better. And people love using Facebook. People love communicating with their friends and family members using Facebook. So allowing your employees to use Facebook at work, maybe during coffee breaks, just to relax and check what's happening with their family and friends. Using Facebook to promote your company online. All of those are great advantages that Facebook offers to businesses. We can see that each one of us, but also organizations, governments, and other groups of people, they leave an increasing amount of data behind while using digital products and services. CCTV cameras, our cars, smartphones, credit cards, and hundreds of other devices are constantly producing an enormous amount of data. It has been recently estimated that in 2025, each one of us will produce on average 62 gigabytes of data every single day. This is just an enormous amount of information, and this information can be used to both improve our livelihoods, help us to lead more meaningful and healthy and happy lives. But of course, this also can be used to invade our privacy and potentially manipulate us. So there are always two sides to each coin and each technology. Yes, and I'm not opposed to people making money on providing services and products that we all enjoy using or can benefit from.